Daisy Hill Squash and Racquet Club was established in 1977 and in 2018 was purchased by Bradley Hindle and his family. Bradley Hindle is a professional squash player who reached a career-high world ranking of 64 in 2008. Now the club has a new life thanks to the team who rebuilt the centre.
It makes me so proud to have this facility as part of the division that I represent, as it builds community and it promotes health, and they're two of the most important things that we can have. It makes me proud to have this facility as part of the division that I'm representing because of what it does for building community and also promoting the sport and promoting this sport in particular. I wish to especially congratulate Brad and his team for the resilience that they've shown by achieving all of this under the pressures of COVID-19. I think it's incredible that you're able to be so clever to use this downtime to build something so amazing.
I wasn't born in Logan, I was born in Mackay, but I spent my formative years here. I went to Clairvaux and I grew up at Rochelle at the Underwood, now the newly developed Underwood BMX track. I grew up there. And after spending 20 years abroad, I can say it's a pleasure living back in Logan, and I'm proud to be at Logan. So I'd like to make a facility for our community, not just squash, but somewhere that we can talk sport and we can be comfortable in an environment. We can say, I can meet you here next week or tomorrow, and you can bring the kids in, have a great family community environment.
Look, I just want to say that I'm mayor of this great city, and we're a population of about 330,000 people. We've now got a home for squash, and it's to this man here, Brad Hindle. I'm so relieved that he's actually done it, and we're at the pointy end of making it happen now. I mean, the bar is fantastic. It's more about, it's not just sport now, it's about the social aspects. It's about coming down here and meeting your friends. And I think Brad's just got in on the start of it. There's going to be a relaunch of squash. I'm really positive about squash. And I think Brad's going to do it. And he's made a home here in Logan. He's putting money where his mouth is, and he's made it happen.
And then COVID hits. Everything stops. We're having our best week, our best numbers like that. It went from March 22nd, I remember it was on a Sunday, and at 12 o'clock, March 23rd, I said, right guys, we have beer and pizza, we're closed. And the energy in the room sunk. Not just me, not just us, but the whole of Australia. What are we going to do? Just by coincidence, we have a sports minister in our electorate. The next day we got a grant approved. We got money to build a sports cafe. Great. We started construction the next day. COVID didn't stop us at all. We got hungrier, we got happier, we got healthier. We made sure that we got things done that when we did reopen, they can say, wow, you didn't sit down, you didn't complain, you got it going. Finally moving forward here, and with thanks to Mick Branny and his office and team, and with thanks to Mayor Power and Councillor Mindy Russell, I can safely say we have one of the best squash clubs in Australia going on now, but we haven't even finished, we've just scratched the surface.
As we've heard from others, this is an incredible story. It goes back to 1977. But the story of 2020, I think, is one that many of us will tell for a very long time, for a whole range of reasons. 2020 has been an incredibly difficult year, as Brad just mentioned. Brad was very, very clever in switching out squash players for tradies. And I came down here multiple times and I saw the tradies working hard, many of them, contributing their blood, sweat and tears, volunteering their time, going the extra mile to make sure that this vision was able to be delivered. And so I think it's extraordinary that we are here on this special occasion after what the challenges have been thrown at this club, but also all of us as Australians.
All we want to do is continue the tradition and keep people playing squash, happy, learning and returning. That's all our motto is. So from now on, we have a beautiful sports cafe for everyone to enjoy.